Hello, how are you doing today? Hope it's a great day. Today we are going to be talking about LinkedIn networking. Crazy, right? And yes, I got a haircut if you were wondering. And I love it. I just love having short hair. And it's pinned up, so it's a little longer right here, but I love it. So I'm going to give you a lot of great tips today on how to network. And specifically, I'm going to go do a quick overview, but specifically focus on LinkedIn and how to do networking over the linkedin.com site. The first thing I want to tell you is that I got 2 job offers from doing networking my senior year of college. And this was a huge breakthrough for me because if you listen to some of my other or watch some of my other videos, you'll see that I had a hard time my junior year getting an internship because I didn't use networking. I didn't think it worked. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna just strong arm this. I'm gonna apply on Indeed and all these different sites like Monster and stuff. And I'm just gonna, pave my own way. Well, it worked, but it took a lot of stress. And as you saw in my other videos that I probably will post right here, if not, it'll be at the end. But I got cold sores because I was so stressed out of my life. I was like, I'm not gonna get a job, so I'm just gonna stress out about it. But, networking really does work. According to payscale.com, 70 to 85% of people got their jobs through networking. So if you're doing it on your own, the odds are not in your favor. But if you network and if you know some people and you talk with them and they know you face to face, then you probably will get that job. If they know you by name, they know how you sound, maybe you met them in person, maybe it's just through the phone, but any way that you meet them, it will make a huge difference in your job search. I'm gonna show you how to use LinkedIn messaging and connecting to be able to find people. And I will show you online as well. So I'll go through the process of that. You'll be able to see it. And I just want to inspire you. Okay, this is me when I first started college. Look how many connections I have. I have 54. Yeah, that's not very much. But I was an all-star, and I was so happy that I made it to the all-star status. I was like, I'm the best. Now I have 890 connections, and it just keeps growing every day. And it's pretty cool to know that 6 years ago, this is where I started, and now I have so many. And I'm able to use those connections to be able to learn and grow and talk to them about their careers. And they've really helped me get jobs. And also just helped me figure out what I wanted to do with my life, which is another reason why you do networking, to just be able to see, this person, what have they been through? What do they enjoy about their job? What do they not like? What works for them? And you think it would be the same for me? See how it would apply to you as well. And so that's what networking is really about. It's you find this common thread of okay, so they didn't like that, so I probably wouldn't like that, so maybe I shouldn't go in that career path. But if you hear things, you're like, I can totally relate with that, and I super enjoy that, then that could be a potential career path for you. And that's why networking is so cool, because it's a great way to keep up with the trends going on, because you can look at statistics all day long. You could research, but it's that physical human touch that you're like, okay, they are actually in this career path, and I'm not just going to go off of what the history says. I'm going to go off of what really is going to work. I'll give you some guidelines right now. So number 1, the first thing to do LinkedIn networking is search. Search for people with specific career paths, and maybe they have a specific job title you can search for, specific company, industry, or they went to your college. And so that's a great way too. If someone went to your college and is an alumni, then they're more likely to want to reach back to you and help you up and kind of give back. So basically that's just really important. And number 2, you reach out. You just find those people that you're interested in learning more about, in the industry, that career path, and you send them a connection request. Now, this is important. Do this as much as possible on a PC, not your LinkedIn app. The LinkedIn app just sends a connection request. It doesn't allow you to have a message encoded in there. And so they're going to be less likely to accept your request and know who you are. Like, they're going to be like, okay, why is this random person wanting to connect with me? So I'm going to show you real quick how to do that on LinkedIn.
Right, so here we go. We are going to search for someone to connect with on LinkedIn. I'm going to walk you through this process. So the search functionality of LinkedIn has changed a lot, but now it's more simplified and easier to use. So let's see, let's go to people, search for people. And say you're looking for someone that's like a recruiter. So search for recruiter. And say like you want this to be your career path. I want to know what it's like to be a recruiter. So these are all the connections I have. And you can go here to all filters. And you can filter out by the specific type of connection. So for me, say I'm interested in moving to San Francisco. So I click the San Francisco Bay Area. And then say I'm interested, maybe I don't know what company, but if you know a company you're interested in, then you can look at these specific companies. I'll pick Amazon, Facebook, and Google. And then you can look at the past companies that they worked at. You can look at industries. So my industries, I'm not sure. I'd go with any of those because I'm not sure what industry I want. And then you can pick the profile language. Most of them are going to be in English, so don't need to worry about that. And say I want to find someone who went to my school, which is Brigham Young University. All right, so I'm trying to find an alumni from BYU that is in the San Francisco Bay Area and has one of these working currently at one of these companies. Okay, so then I just apply that. Boom, there you go. So let's see, we have a university recruiter, staff services associate at Google. Let's see. So you just pick a couple people, and since I had such a specific search, it kind of only gave me like 4. So if you want to make it more fuzzy, then maybe you could just take away specific companies, and clear that. I'll try clearing this and applying it. There we go. We have many more to choose from. Oh, so this person looks interesting. Jenny Stegan, startup recruiter. Okay, so say I want to connect with this person. Oh, let's see. She's a 3rd connection, so I can't connect with her. Okay. So I'm going to try maybe, let's do this person. So I say connect, and then you add a note. And you only have 300 characters right here. So I'd just be like, hi, I'm Megan Mullen, and I like to do the ampersand because it saves space. But if you want to make it more professional, just do it spelled out. Hi, I'm Megan Mullen, and I'm interested in being a recruiter. Recruiter in San Francisco. Yeah, whatever. I can't spell, but you know. There we go. I would like to connect with you to learn more about your background and experience. And then you can just say, thank you, or looking forward to hearing from you. Try that. Looking forward to hearing from you. You can even say, you could add here, I would like to set up a 15-minute meeting with you to discuss this. Looking forward to hearing from you. And then you send the invitation. And I'm not going to send this because, yeah, don't need to. But this is what we're looking for here. You say who you are, you say why you're connecting, and then you say, you know, I'd like to set up a meeting with you. And so they're able to see who you are. You can also say, I forgot to add this here. I'm Megan Mullen, BYU student. Maybe if I'm a current BYU student, or BYU alumni, whatever you need to do. And yeah, this is a great way to network. And don't be afraid if you maybe didn't go to college, or didn't finish, and don't have that kind of connection to talk about. That's totally fine. Like, find something else that that you're interested in developing and getting to know more. And there you go. That's how you do it. Easy peasy. And so when you're preparing for this interview, go ahead and scroll down and check out this person and get to know them. Be like, okay, so they've been at Facebook for 4 years. This is where they started. This is where else they went. And then you see what degrees they have. What are they licensed in? You get an idea for the career path they went through. And so you can ask specific questions. Like, for example, oh, I've seen that you've been at Facebook for 4 years and that you've worked 2 different kinds of positions. Looks like she's doing it at the same time. You can just ask, so which one do you enjoy more? Which one do you enjoy less? And why is that? Or you can look at what they graduated in and be like, so you did health and physical education, so how did you end up landing a job at Facebook? And just find things specific to you, like maybe you did Paul Mitchell's school or something, and you're like, okay, so she did this too, so why did she choose not to do that? Like, a person is multifaceted. It's not just that career that they're currently in. There's so much more that you can get to know about a person. So be aware of that. This person's also a super connector, so being connected to them would mean you would broaden your network a lot more. So yeah, that's kind of the basics, and we'll go back to the video now. Thank you so much for listening.
Well, thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video, and share with your friends if you think it was great. And I'm just here to help you figure out what you want to do in your life and find your passion and purpose. So I also invite you to connect with 5 people on LinkedIn. Reach out to them, send them a message, and connect with them. And if you're looking for jobs right now, or you're trying to figure out what you want to do, this is a great way to get a feel and a pulse for what it's like to work in specific companies. It's really the best way. And believe me, trust me, through all that I've been through, that is the best way. And again, 70-85% of people find their jobs through networking. So go for it. Don't be afraid. People do it all the time. And next, take it to the next step. You go to networking events for your school or for your company, and you get to know other people. You just ask them about them, and you focus on them. Make it about them, not about you. And they're sharing their expertise with you, their experience, and they'll give you a leg up for the next place you're going to end up in your career, or they'll give you some insight. So thank you so much, and if you're interested in doing coaching or in my Tools for Success class, then check it out below. Check out my website. Bye.